Okay, so today we're going to talk about similarity in triangles. Not congruency, but similarity. Now, first off, let's think about triangle. When you think about triangles, okay, if they're congruent, you have congruent triangles, and you have similar triangles. Now, a congruent mark is like that, and similar mark is like that. Congruent means same size, same shape. Similar means same shape. Different size. So in congruent, all angles are congruent and all sides are congruent. With similar, all angles are congruent and all sides are proportional to a corresponding side. All right, so congruent theorems, congruency theorems are angle, side, angle, side, angle, side, angle, angle, side, 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 and hypotenuse leg. Similar theorems are angle, 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 but we don't need to write the third angle. Side, angle, side, and side, side, side. So it means the two sides are proportional to another two sides in the other triangle. And we'll look at some of those. Now, the way I remember these, I'm going to erase them and do this again. So just watch and listen. So angle, angle, angle we don't have in congruency theorems, right? But they prove similarity. Now, we only need to write two A's because if two angles in another triangle are congruent, we know the third angle is because they all equal 180. That third A, I write here and surround it with S's. That's how I remember it, side, angle, side for the next one. And then the last one is all three sides being proportional. Okay? So remember, similar, we have the same. This is translations, reflections, rotations, and here we have all of them, translations, reflections, rotations, and dilations. Transformations. Okay. All right. So let's look at some problems. Here we have, I told you, angle, angle, side angle side, and side side side. So find the indicated length if possible, BE. I'm going to put an X there. Okay, so 36, I would say this matches to this, right? So 36 is to 54 as 54 is to X. So you got to put the corresponding side in the same place. What I mean by that is this 36 corresponds to 54, right? So I put 36 over 54. And on the other side, I did little. So do you see here, I did, on the top here, I did little triangle over big triangle. Over here, I did little triangle over big triangle. You got to follow the same pattern. This is kind of weird because they have the same number in 54. So, and then we just cross multiply. So, and then divide that by 36. I get X equals 81. All right. RT. So RT. So side of the little one is to side of the big one, as bottom of the little one is to bottom of the big one. You could also do it as, just look at the little one first. So side is to bottom, and then the big one, side is to bottom. And do you see the cross multiplication in these is going to be the same? So I got 8x equals 120, no matter what I did. So x equals what? 1, 4, 5, 15. Okay. Explain how he knows that these two triangles are similar. Well, parallel lines cut by transversal. Those are corresponding angles. And the same here. So I got two angles that are the same. So similar triangles by angle, angle. And then he wants us to find AB. So again, I can do 6 is to 9 as x is to 15. Side is to bottom as side is to bottom. Or the other way. And I get x equals 10. Okay, so they're not always easy to see. But do you see, I'm going to redraw this because do you see that P goes with T? So let me redraw this, and I'm going to draw it here. Whoops, so first I have to have a mark. So this is P, this is R, and this is S. So 12, that's all I got. And it wants PQ, all right? So I need PS. I'm going to make PQ Y, label it Y. So if I find X, I can subtract 9 from it. If you don't see that, it's okay. On Monday, I can show it to you. Just make a note, and I'll talk about it actually in class. So I got side is to bottom as side is to bottom. So 9x equals 180. So x equals 20. Now x is this whole thing. Okay, so 20 minus 9 will equal my y. So y has to be 11. Now, what is incorrect with the following proportion? Well, it's not just this little piece right here, okay? It's got to be the whole side. So it would be side is to side as bottom is to bottom. And notice we use the big triangle over little equals big over little. The pattern stays the same. Lots of ways to write these up. You just got to make sure your patterns stays the same. All right. Are these triangles similar? Well, I've got one angle, don't I? And then I would need another angle or which I don't have because I don't know any parallel lines or anything. So let's check sides. So I would have, let's see, MN would be MR, okay, which is 4 over 6. And I need to match that to, let's see, 8 over 12. Now, do those, we don't need this, do those match? So 4 times 12 is 48, 8 times 6 is 46, so I have side, angle, side. And I did that, let me just go over it one more time. Okay, I have this side is to this side as this side is to the whole big side, okay? And if I redrew that, maybe that's better. So let me redraw this big triangle. I have Q, M, R, this is 6, and this is 12. So this side is to this side as this side would be to this. And that those ratios match. They're equal. And then I have the angle in between them. Okay, that's for the side, angle, side. Is that it? Well, 2 more. Let's see if these are similar. Well, I have an angle, but look, I would need this side and this side for it to be side, angle, side. Okay, so that is a no. We cannot prove it. And this one, well, I have an angle and I don't have the matching sides, but I can find the matching sides using Pythagorean theorem. So here, this would be the square root of 10 squared minus 8 squared, which gives me 6. And this one would be the square root of 5 squared minus 3 squared, which gives me 4. All right, so I would have 4 over 6 has to equal 3. Oops, I was gonna write that wrong. So when you're writing these down, this is the smallest side. It's got to match up. to the smallest side. So 3/6 is to 4/8. And that equals, so I have sides being proportional, I have the angle in the middle, and then I have sides being proportional. So those two are similar because of side, angle, side. Or we could even do this third one, which is 5/10. And I could say side, side, side. Either way. All right, work on this and the delta math, and I will see you Monday.